How do you go from being a complete beginner to creating cinematic scenes in Unreal Engine 5? For filmmakers and content creators, this game engine is the future of virtual production, but learning it can feel like an impossible task. So I'm putting it to the test. Can I learn the core fundamentals of Unreal Engine for cinematic filmmaking in just 7 days? Alright guys, so let's kick this off. This is actually my first real challenge, and it is learning Unreal Engine from scratch. I am your host Pablo, and this is 7 days. Over the next week, I'm gonna document my entire process, and more importantly, I want to share the framework to allow you guys to learn any complex skill on a tight deadline. And the most important step happens right now. Before you even open the software, you need to have a solid plan. And that starts with defining a realistic goal to what you plan to achieve. And for example, when you look at Unreal Engine, if that's the search you guys do, you're gonna find hundreds of courses, different things, but the question is that aligned to something that you would be capable of on whatever deadline you have, or is some of that stuff just way above your head? So to start, we have to think what we want to achieve. And what I want to achieve is be able to create cinematic scenes with Unreal Engine. So we need to dial down a little bit. First of all, I have zero experience on Unreal Engine. I did open one time before and it scared the hell out of me, so I closed really quick before I actually lost my sanity. So let's see what we can do. We have in here, for example, Unreal Engine 5.5 tutorial, and that's what we're going to be looking really quick. And I click in here, Introduction to Unreal Engine 5.5 for absolute beginners. Now, as you guys see, it's Udemy. What it means, a paid course. I'm not saying it's bad. If you can't afford, go for it. But we also have to remember, not only people in the United States watch this show, a lot of those things are not available in some countries. And on top of that, not everybody can actually afford courses. So let's take a look where we can find. So this one right now, day 1, day 7, perfect for us, right? So pretty much showing like, yeah, day 1, I know how to do some blocks, and then I have a whole spaceship. Do I believe that may happen? I don't know, but let's take a look. So it seems to have some pretty decent courses by what we're looking for so far. Beginner tutorial, lighting, adding details, cameras and rigs, animation. So this course seems to be probably the best for us right now. So what are we gonna do? First thing, let's save this thing to make sure we don't forget. Save playlist to library. So as of right now, this seems to be the best course. Now, it doesn't matter how much you plan. I could get to a certain point and realize this does not work for me, okay? And I may have to look for another one, but that's time wasted. But it's something I cannot actually have control over, okay? So it's all right, but somehow I will learn something. I may, if I have to change tutorials, courses, I may actually not get to the point to have to go from all the way from the beginning. So this one seems to work for what are we going to be achieving this week. Just so you guys know the full plan. Now that we locked in what course we're looking for, pretty much the plan is start working on it. So as you guys can see here, I already have this downloaded, and right now it's a 5.6. I'm probably gonna have to update prior just to be with the latest one. One of the things that is great about Unreal Engine is it's free. So unless you actually market and you make money out of it, you can use that for free. All right, so my roadmap for this week is day 1, lock in the course. Make sure I have the latest Unreal Engine. Right now it's 5.6, so I may have to see if I need to download right now. It may be something unnecessary for the moment. And lock in the courses I actually gonna be taking. And the best thing about YouTube, guys, you can learn anything if you actually put your head on. It doesn't matter what area it is. You can learn to fix a car. You can probably put a rocket to the moon if you actually put your mind into it. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I found a course. Hopefully that's the one that actually gonna get me to where I want to be in 1 week. I don't know those guys. I know I seem to have watched one episode at some point, or maybe it was just run on the back. But most of the things are about 10 minutes, 33 minutes. You have like one specific thing you're trying to learn, and they teach you how to do it, and then you move to the next one. So I'll let you guys know if this guy is good or not, so you can actually follow him if you want to learn Unreal Engine. All right, so day 2 to day 6, what I'm gonna be doing is every day, before I start, I'm gonna record a video, and I'm gonna let you guys know what was my progress from the day before, what I learned, what pitfalls I fell into, everything, and what I plan to actually achieve during the specific day. On day 7, that's a culminating event, and that's when I'm gonna make a more cinematic style video where I'm gonna detail everything that happened the week, and I'm gonna show you guys what I was able to produce or learn within 7 days. All right, guys, so strategy set. I seem to have the right course, so we need to get to work. This is Pablo, this is 7 days, and I hope to see you on the next video.